Sonny TV Arsenal, we're live on the air. I thought I'd do a quick little catch up with a very good friend of mine. Adrian, how are you, bro?
How you doing, Sonny, mate? Long time, mate.
Very long time. Tell everyone your channel, Adrian.
Yeah, I started my channel about a year ago. It's called UtdVlogTV. So most of the games I go to, home and away, I'll just vlog the game, do a little match reaction as well afterwards. And yeah, I'll upload all those videos on a regular basis. I made it to, 100 subscribers the other day. Finally got there in the end. But yeah, if you're interested, check it out.
You know what's killed it? I mean, what's killed it is basically, obviously, the football season being stopped, isn't it?
That's it.
That's it. My channel was growing nicely, and all of a sudden, whoosh! Football season.
It's mad, mate.
Big up to everyone in the comments. Just quick question for you. Coronavirus, right? I mean, when I first heard about it, I took it very lightly, and I was basically taking the piss. And I didn't actually think it would reach you. And even today, apparently Kenny Dalglish has been struck down with it. It's got it pretty bad. Yeah. So thoughts go out to Kenny Dalglish and his family, and also obviously Boris Johnson and everyone else.
Definitely.
Has it affected you? I mean, because what I found out, are we now in the third week of it? Is it the third week?
I think we're creeping up on the third week, not far off a week 4, to be fair. So it's near enough a month.
Bro, it's got to a stage now in my household. We've hit stress levels.
Wow.
We've hit stress level. I mean, the kids want to go out and they can't. All of a sudden, one of them flies out the front door without a face mask on. After getting back, reprimand them. It's not a joke. I've seen more and more people walking down the street like nothing's happened.
It's crazy. It's crazy, mate.
It's crazy. It's absolutely. It's ridiculous. I mean, how's it with you? I mean, how's your life changed?
Do you know what? I mean, for me, I'm a 0-hour contract worker and I work in events, and this is the time of the year where work is just through the roof. So you could literally just hammer out the work Monday to Sunday and just make as much money as you need to make. But everything, because we rely on the customers, so work has just come to a standstill, and I haven't worked for the last month now. And it's just crazy. And I'm thinking of things to do in my spare time. And the only thing I'm doing at home right now, just to keep my mind at ease, is my yoga. And I do my workouts. That's the only thing that's keeping my mind at ease. And then I probably might pop out for a walk maybe once a week just to get some essential bits like I did today. And just walking down the high street, I was walking to Sainsbury's and the queue was about 200 yards back from where Sainsbury's is because everyone's keeping that 2-meter distance. And then I'm walking in between people, trying to keep that 2-meter gap, walking out in the road. And I'm thinking, I've never could have imagined life would be like this. And so many people just look frustrated. And I think it's getting to the point now where they're just almost not saying people are going to give up, but they're close to that point, because every minute I see the police breaking up house parties and people are just thinking, you know what, I can't handle this no more.
That's exactly where we've got to. I mean, even earlier today, lockdown, my mum's in South London, and she's 86. Oh. And she hasn't been at front door for 3 weeks, right? And I'm trying to get to come stay with me, and she hasn't. She didn't want to. And the thing is, obviously we have to bring her shopping. Right? I had someone cut me up on the road today. I thought to myself, bro, I wouldn't even get out of the car and punch you up because there's so many more important things going on in life at the moment, right? Like, forget your bills, forget everything. Because the whole world has come to a standstill.
It has.
It's come to a standstill, I mean, I buy and sell property. I'm a mortgage broker. That's what I do. And I ain't doing jack. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. I'm at home. I can't. No gym. Absolutely nothing at all. And a lot of people are talking about the football season and whether the football season will come back or not. I think people have not actually got to grips with the severity of what's going on in the world.
They haven't. They haven't. And then you see this coronavirus doesn't discriminate, mate. It doesn't care who you are. It will take anyone. And every day when I see the news update pop up on my phone, another 500, 600 people dead, another 1,000. And I'm just by the time predicting when this thing comes to an end, who's to say, God forbid, it will probably be over 100,000, mate.
And what we also don't know is, how long will it ever take to get back to normal?
It's going to take time. It's going to take time. It really is. It's a lot of people have been affected that bad. They're going to probably need some sort of help or support, counselling to a certain point, because that's how bad it's got. It's such a short time.
I don't know whether you can see this or not.
Not. It's a bit small.
Let me try and give it another go. Can you see that? Well, basically what it is, everyone in Spain probably can't see that well, but this is an NHS doctor who's been basically struck down by the coronavirus as well. You know, and big up the people with NHS, the bus drivers, you know, the public servants, you know, the people who have to go to work, the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm in North London. I live in North London, right? And basically in North London, it's like the coronavirus does not exist.
It's mad.
The shopkeepers without masks on, gloves on, right?
Yeah.
People are walking in shops, bro, in Turkey shops. I've done going Sainsbury's, I've done going Tesco, I've done going them places. Yeah. I can't be walking outside. I can't be standing outside for 2 hours to go Sainsbury's. Yeah. I just ain't doing it. And basically, they're going around like normal. Kids are playing in cages, bruv. Kids are actually playing in cages. They're playing football and basketball in cages. You know, and you think, how the hell is your mum and dad let you out?
It's crazy, mate. Back in my day, mate, I would have got absolute hiding, mate. It's not even a joke. I wouldn't even want to go near the front door, mate. It's mad. I mean,
especially with the weather changing as well. You know, the police about to parks and stuff. They've had to get people out of parks. It's actually it's ridiculous.
It's mad because I'm down here in Southwest, and like Richmond Park ain't far from me. And the amount of people that were down there, police on bikes and everything, had to run them out, mate. It's a joke. They don't care. It's like they just think, I haven't got it, I'm not going to catch it. And all it takes is one person to walk past you, and if they cough or sneeze, and that's it, you got it. That is it.
You know what Sam Green was saying that they're opening the hairdressers and certain other services from 20th April in Norway. People are going to have to go to Norway to get skin paid.
You know, it's mad. It's mad. I've not seen my barber in God knows how long now.
But I shaved my own hair off the other day, right?
Yeah.
Didn't care about the fade. Didn't care about anything. It just had to come off.
Yeah, it's mad, especially in this heat. The only thing I've got right now is my beard. That's about it. But it's just too much.
My name is nobody. Everyone's name is something. You mean something to someone. Stress is not good for the immune system. Relax and go on as usual. It will pass. It won't pass. It won't pass everyone. Sometimes it gets you and hits you right there.
Exactly.
And, you know, it won't pass everyone.
It's true. Like I said, mate. I know it might not be for everyone, but for me, it works. The yoga, trust me, it is such. It just takes your mind away from it for a good hour at least.
You know what, right? You know what? I never thought I'd ever actually have a conversation with a grown man about yoga, right? But let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this, right? Get the sofa back, get the coffee table back. We want to see some yoga moves, mate. We want to see some yoga moves. What is it? The dog and all that. What are these yoga moves?
Down dog. Mate, there's so many moves. I can't remember all the names to them. I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if you heard of this guy. Right, he's a former pro wrestler called DDP. It's his program. Diamond Dallas Page. It's his program. I met him about 2-3 years ago, and because I got back issues and like my back went out on me, and I've been doing it for the last 3 years. It made me feel brand new, mate. Trust me. I'm gonna have to record myself doing it one day, and I'll put it up.
You serious? You serious? Maybe we can have a little joint channel, like a little yoga channel, like virtual yoga.
Yeah. Why not? Why not, mate? Trust me, I guarantee you people will get into it.
So what's it like then? Is it like a Kama Sutra then? You're proper flexible now?
I wouldn't say I'm like on an advanced level. I'm probably like I'm getting there, but not quite. I can't get my leg above my head or anything like that yet. But I'm getting there. But it loosens you up. Trust me. The stretches I'm doing now, if I tried to do that 5-10 years ago, mate, I would have been in hospital, bruv. No jokes.
Bro, let me give you a tip, bruv. When you're with a girl, it's them who's supposed to put their legs around your back, not the other way.
Yeah, I know. that is true. That is true. But I ain't gonna lie, I can't complain, mate. I feel brand new, mate. I love it.
This is a really good question. Now, you know what? I'm totally behind you. I've never done yoga, but I wish I did because, you know, especially bodybuilding. I haven't been gym for time now, and it shows, right? But especially for bodybuilding, the worst thing you can get. Yeah, look at me now. That's as far as my arm goes back. Seriously, my arm can't go back any further. Even if I got arrested, that's as far as I'm going. They're using the CS spray on me, bruv. They're using the CS. They're going to use the CS spray. They're going to use it. The other thing was the electric shock.
The taser.
The taser. All because I can't put my arm behind my back. You know, so I'm not getting into trouble.
Jesus.
Pretty good giving a comment. Pretty good. Thanks for your comment and thanks for watching us tonight. I hope your family are well as well, bro. Sonny, what happens if it's voided and us all paid mad money for season tickets? Do we get our outstanding money back? My next season payments have already started as a platinum member.
Wow.
See, platinum member, club level. You know, £3,000 at Arsenal.
$3,000.
Yeah, you know, the last year that Wenger left, I was a club level member as well. Basically for me and my son.
Yeah.
It cost me £6,000 to go Arsenal, right?
Jesus.
Plus I went to all the away games.
And obviously you have to pay away separate, innit?
Of course you do. And what you get a cup of tea at half time, or a lager or a glass of wine, and a free program. That's it. That's what you get. But it is good to see. But that's what you get.
So, like for your kid, how old is he?
Well, adult prices.
Oh, that's okay. Because I'm about to say
they're no juniors in club level.
Right?
No, mate. They're taking top dollar.
Jesus.
I mean, the thing is, footballs have been. The whole world's been chaos because there's people not paying their rent, there's people not paying their mortgages, there's shops not paying their leases, there's freeholders not getting their rents from shop owners. It's gone crazy, right? It's gone mad. But and obviously, you know, like the comment now, pretty good. You know, they've started to take his money out already for next year's season tickets.
That's mad. That's mad because Man United called me yesterday just to update me on what's going on, and they said, "Don't worry about renewing for now. When everything gets back to normal, then we'll pick it up from there. But if the season gets voided, the remaining games at home, you'll get your money back for that."
I'm going to ask your opinion on something, right? And I want your honest opinion as a United fan, whether I was out of order or not, right? But first I want to go to the super chat. Zane, big up yourself, bro. Sonny, we have to balance the economy. We just can't wait for a vaccine. So if we can't wait for a vaccine, there'll be many more dying. 246 people more, more died over this last couple of days, and it's brought the death toll up to 8,500. Yeah, and exactly. I'm not sure if that's just London or I think that's just London actually.
I think so. Yeah.
We have to manage it. We're testing a better treatment until a vaccine comes. They open up stuff slowly, bro. England are only up to 20,000 tests a week. Germany already on 100,000.
Yeah, look at that.
What's the hold up? In Turkey, bro, Istanbul, heavily populated city, right? They give out 5 face masks to each person in every household. They give out hand sanitizers. You've got hand sanitizer in the street. Why have we got that here?
It's mad. It's crazy, mate. And you think we got about 7-8 million people in London alone? It's crazy, bro.
And you know, we're supposed to be up to date. No chance.
We're way behind. Way behind.
You know, football-wise at the moment. So can you see the season getting back to normal? I can't.
I can't right now. What I think what will happen is, because they're talking about later in the year, maybe September, October. I think they're going to try and finish off this season. I really honestly think they will, because you think if they cancel the season, going back by the previous season, you guys I think finished 5th, so you'll be back in the Champions League. Man United will be back in the Europa League. And whatever teams got relegated, it's going to be chaos, mate. That's what I honestly think. So I don't think they even want to go through that. I think they need to finish it. I think they want to finish it.
I'm going to come to what I was going to ask you about in a minute, right? But I've got to address this point. Boris Johnson, obviously it's not the Boris Johnson, but this I'll use this as everybody who's separated from their partners, right? Because basically, if you're not living with a bird, right, or bloke, or a woman with a woman, or whatever, you know, you're not going to get coronavirus to go get your leg over, are you?
Yeah.
I'm the 4th emergency service, right? I'll take my mask. I'll take my rubber gloves. I'll take my hand sanitizer. Any woman who's servicing, hit me up on Twitter. Are you in? But this was last year, right? This was last year, right? Terry from the football series basically invited me on his channel with a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
And we were just talking about the season comes to an end and this, that, and the other. And I said, the only time I can remember football not being played was high school for whatever reason. What I meant by that is, obviously, English teams got banned from Europe for 5 years. Yeah. So was robbed of football. It could have been Liverpool involved in that. It could have been anything, right?
Yeah.
So as I mentioned high school, the guy that jumped down my throat. Was I insensitive, or was I just making a general point?
You see, I saw a little clip of that. I think it was a few weeks back, and I need to look over it again. But I think maybe how you first said it or worded it, he's taken it wrong. So you probably, the way you said it was probably not the way you meant it, and they just reacted to it straight away. That's what I think. So I don't think your intentions were bad. I would never say that. I just think how he's taken it straight away instead of you being given the opportunity to like explain what you really meant, but just phrasing it slightly different.
I mean, is it if it was United in this situation and you're basically 20 points clear?
Yeah.
How do you feel as a United fan?
I would be worried that the season would be cancelled and United wouldn't get the title. I would honestly be pushing for the FA to put it back and we start later again in the year. We finish the season off later in the year before the new season starts, because I wouldn't want to miss out on another title. But looking at it from Liverpool's point of view, they've waited 30 years for this, and you could understand why. They're only 2 wins away from taking the title, so you can understand why they badly do not want this to be cancelled, because me in their position, I'd be gutted right now. I really would. Okay,
let me give you another scenario then. Kenny Dalglish has been sadly struck down with coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
Icon of Liverpool, manager of Liverpool. One of the best players in the history.
Yeah.
God forbid, right? He didn't pull through, right?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario. Or he did pull through, but he's really obviously affected by it.
Yeah.
Isn't it a bit distasteful to him to carry on the football?
For me, I would care more about the person and the human being than the game. That's how I would see it. I would say Kenny Dalglish as a man, as a human being, for me, that would mean more to keep him than to finish the season. That's how I would see it. For me, anyway.
Because at the moment, right? Because until we've had Arteta, obviously, he was the first high-profile person I heard of. Kenny Dalglish is a football icon.
Yeah, he is.
He's a football icon. So I can't see how they could play a competition after something like that. I just can't see it.
I know. It's
Going on to football clubs and behaviour with what's going on. Zayn saying, imagine if Spurs went bankrupt. Spurs and then Liverpool, but obviously Liverpool backtracked.
Yeah.
Are the only club who's taken this furlough payment or whatever it's called.
That's right. Yeah. Man United's not doing it. Man United's not going to do it.
But I thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought Arsenal would have been the first to do it, but they haven't been.
Bloody hell.
Is it good management? Or is it downright greedy?
You know what? I don't agree with it. And, you think, right, a lot of football clubs are helping. We had, like, for example, the NHS with this situation, and the amount of money they generate from us fans. I don't see why Spurs and Liverpool would feel the need to do that. I mean, who's that ex-Arsenal player? I can't remember his name, but he's playing away in another country. they're trying to force him to take a pay cut, and he's refused. And
Really?
I think they fired him. So I don't know if anyone in the comments will know, but it came up the other day. A former ex-Arsenal player, I can't remember if he's a defender, but he was forced to take a pay cut, and he refused to take it, and they ended up firing him in the end.
I'll tell you something, right? We might have an ex-Arsenal player who's been linked top scorer since he's been here, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Football with Bernie. Let me know. Send me a DM on Twitter if you want to come on. He's had the coronavirus.
Has he?
And you know, I want you to tell our listeners, please, the feelings of it. If you could come on, he's a bit pissed. He's been in a pub because it's his first time away from. He's been cleared from hospital.
Yeah,
he's went and got himself smashed, right?
Oh my
God. And you know what, bro? Good luck to you. You know, if you're slurring up your words, or even if you piss on your camera, you know, we allow you. We understand you. Okay. You've got a right to. Like, football burning. Please send me a DM if you want to come on. And it would be interesting if you could tell us the effects of coronavirus, your first symptoms, and you know, and how long did it take, and how you got better. And touch wood, everyone you know and your family will stay better as well. So, football burning. Get back to us, please, if you can.
Jesus, wow. Well, glad he's better though.
Oh, this is funny comment. Ray Parlour tested positive with Corona Light.
Oh, mate. That's mad. It's absolutely crazy. God.
United have been linked with Jadon Sancho. And, you know, good link, bad link, excited?
It's a good link. I am excited. You mean, you look when he was back at Man City. He wanted to progress in his career. He didn't want to be on the bench. And look what he's done since he's been at Dortmund. This kid is amazing. And you see he's in the England team as well. And for me, when I look at Sancho, I'm looking at a young player who can get to world class, and he could easily play 10 plus years for you. I mean, for me, a lot of clubs go for maybe a short-term fix where you get a ready-made player who you probably give you a couple of years before he retires. You get someone like Sancho in, you're looking at least a good 10 years out of him. And you put him in a quality team with other quality players. It's good for the future, man. So if United manage to do it, I'll be happy. But I think even though the situation they're in, the market's probably going to be crap. I know Dortmund's not going to want to take less than 100 mil.
Jadon Sancho for United, you've got Paul Pogba still there. Alexis Sanchez probably will be back as well.
Don't.
Right? No. Alexis Sanchez will be back as well. You've got Rashford, Martial, Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka,
Bruno Fernandes,
probably one of the best midfielders in the league at the moment. You'd have a little taste of the team now.
Definitely.
Would it be good enough to compete with Arsenal for top four?
I think we will definitely be good enough, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys, for me, Pepe, I think he's going to definitely be, if he gets a consistent run, he'll definitely be your brightest young player. I mean, who's the kid that plays left back at the moment? Saka. He is a quality player, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Tierney comes back. Because that's, you know, are you going to play Saka left wing, or will you rather him at left back and Tierney has to sit on the bench? You've got some good options there.
United are going to have a very, very strong team, though. But you know what? United have always been like the Galacticos, Real Madrid, big egos. Is Solskjaer a big enough manager to manage them?
That's the thing. A lot of people are saying we need to get Poch in. But at the moment, with everything that's happened, I'm thinking you can't really, because since Bruno Fernandes came in, United turned around and they've been winning convincingly. So I'm thinking, give Solskjaer one more season. Give him one more season, and then we'll take it from there. Because if the season was finished and United got top four, it would be very hard to sack him. But if obviously they finished out of the top four, then they probably would. But if he gets the players he wants, we get rid of the deadwood, I think Solskjaer might just be able to do it. Probably, obviously, I wouldn't say he'll probably win the title within the next 3-4 seasons, maybe, if he gets his own team.
Can you see that Twitter handle underneath there?
No.
Is my Twitter handle not come up?
No, yeah, it is.
That's been there. That's been there from the start of the stream, right? And Mohammed Javid, big up yourself, bro. He said, "What's your Twitter? Mohammed, bro, what are you looking at, bro? What are you looking at?"
Oh my days.
This is an interesting question. My name's nobody's. Again, it says, footballers shouldn't be forced to take a pay cut. Bankers and politicians should be forced. Why? Why? Why should footballers not be forced to take a pay cut? Can you answer? I mean, Adrian, any reason footballers shouldn't take a pay cut?
To be honest, for me, if I know in this situation I would contribute, and a lot of them have. But even if they took a pay cut, they're still getting paid a ton of money, mate. You know what I mean? If you're getting paid, say you're getting paid 300 grand a week, and your club want to half that to 150, me personally, I wouldn't complain. You're not going to be broke, are you?
Of course you're not.
Exactly. You're not going to be broke.
We're flipping backwards and forwards, right? Because this when I do a chat with Sonny, it's all about involving comments and basically comments coming at a different time, because this is a show that I like to do and get everyone involved. Is Sancho shit Sterling?
Oh mate,
or is he just a better Alex Iwobi?
Mate, trust me. Sancho comes back to this Premier League, he's gonna light it up.
Well, I love Sancho at Arsenal. I would love Sancho at Arsenal.
Oh yeah, I know you would. But then, what would you do? Would you bench Pepe and start Sancho?
Yeah, all day long. I don't rate Pepe. I don't rate Pepe. Sorry.
Oh, you don't? You don't?
I don't rate him. I don't rate him.
Gosh, I know a lot of Arsenal fans absolutely love the guy, and obviously,
I think he's got all the credentials to be a very, very, very good player for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But at the moment, he's too quick for himself.
Would you say he's got the right players around him that he needs? You
know what? Everyone at Arsenal, every Arsenal fan you speak to, and you single out any player, because all Arsenal players are overrated amongst their fan base. Yeah, every one of them, even the shit ones, right? They're all overrated, right? Everyone says about any Arsenal player. You pick out any Arsenal player in any position, and they say, "Has he got the good players around? Has he got the right players around him?" The geezer could be. He could be on the beach, right? Lying on the same towel with the rest of his teammates, right? Yeah. And they'll still say, "Has he got players around him?" Listen. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, like, if you're a bad player, if you're a very good player in a bad team, wouldn't you stick out like sore thumb?
Oh yeah.
Or would you be bad? Or would you just be as bad as them?
Right, trust me.
It's a bit like getting. It's like Luther Vandross and a bunch of cats having a singing competition. Obviously, Luther Vandross is going to stick out, isn't he?
Exactly. It's definitely. It's mad. It's and I mean, you think, right? It just makes me think, even like growing up as a teenager, like the quality of player in football. I honestly think when you look at the Arsenal team and the United team of, let's say, '99, I honestly think they'd wipe the floor with the teams we got today, by far. I just think football's gone down since then.
Yeah, big time. You know what? The levels have dropped so much. Liverpool done it. Liverpool smashed it, but who's their competition? No one.
No one. Everyone's been crap this season. You know what I mean?
No one's actually improved from how bad it was last season when they were falling over each other not to get in the top four.
Yeah.
It's just been as bad.
That's it.
Where is your guest from in Manchester? I think it's Northwest London. Asia, which end of London, Manchester are you at?
Southwest.
Southwest London.
It's not that far when you look at it. Really.
Big up the kid, Gal, my sidekick on my channel, my right hand man. Basically, he was on the football cherry so go check it out. He said Martial was the most overrated player in United history. Well, not in their history, but
wow.
Is Martial overrated? According to the Gal, he is.
Do you know what? On his day, Martial can be one of the best players, but the problem is he's inconsistent. That's it. He's inconsistent. If he gets a proper run, he can be one of the best players. I mean, you look if United first signed him when they had Van Gaal, the kid was unbelievable. But then unfortunately, he took a dip. So it's the inconsistency. He's got the potential, but it's just inconsistency. But not the most overrated in United's history, no way.
Well, we've got a show at 10 o'clock coming up on this channel. So everyone in the comments, stay with us at 10 o'clock because we're going to do the most overrated and the most underrated players at Arsenal, right? Give us yours for United.
Most overrated.
Who's the most overrated first, yeah? In your opinion, not in their history, but players that stick out for you.
I know a lot of people would probably say Pogba. I wouldn't, because I know he's world class on his day. But if I was to look over,
is he worth 90 million quid?
Not on his current form. Not on his current form, no. Because I will admit, with everything that's going on, his head's not been completely in it. Most overrated in United. I've not really thought about it.
One player who's linked with Arsenal, Jesse Lingard. He's very, very overrated.
Yes, that's just rung a bell. Yes, of course. It would have to be. I mean, he had 3 good months, and then after the Millie Rock, that was it. I don't think he got a goal or assist for a year.
Well, Jesse Lingard makes Mkhitaryan look like Ronaldo.
It's true. It's true. But the thing is now, his agent's Mino Raiola. And I know he normally likes to move his players around a lot. But I think Lingard probably will go this summer. But would you take him, even as a bench player?
Lingard?
Yeah.
No. Where's Lingard plays? Is it number 10 or is he? He's more of a box to box. He's
more of a box to box. I know he's played out on the right side a bit, but he's more box to box.
I think Lingard has played in some very good United teams, right? Which has carried him.
Yeah.
Right? Put him into an average Arsenal team, I think it'd be absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah. Austin says, Austin Shinodu. Austin, big up yourself, bro. Hope you and your family stay safe in this current time. Just to mention Sufyan's point as well, coronavirus. Who knows when it finishes? Who knows? You know, for you, going back to Nicolas Pepe, right? As an outsider, what do you think of him? And going by the question, how do you think Pepe can improve and influence games positively for Arsenal? For me, I'll put him as I'll play him as number 10.
Number 10. So that means for one, you definitely have to kick Ozil out of that position.
I'll never have kicked him in. He's got no place in the Arsenal team for me.
And for the wages he's on, Jesus.
That's why he don't contribute enough.
Yeah. For me, and it goes back to as well the quality that he's got around him. I believe Pepe's got the potential, and I've seen it. Even the game at the Emirates last season, I think he beat us 2-0. He absolutely ran through our defence. He was leaving our defenders on the floor. So just witnessing that firsthand, he is a good player, and I think he will get even better than what he is now. But if he's got the right players around him, he can get even better. That's just my opinion. I don't know how or what plans you've got in the transfer market this summer, but if you put that kind of quality around him, he's only going to improve.
Well, apparently Arteta has said Arsenal got 2 or 3 options depending on which way this coronavirus and how long it's going to drag on for. Right? He said they got 2 or 3 scenarios. Bear in mind, this is the Arsenal board who said one of their scenarios was not letting players go down into the last 2 years of their contracts. Yeah. And Aubameyang is going to go into his last year. So now, like what's that program? What's that program with all them girls along the front and the bloke's got to pick one? Take me out. Now the power's in your hands, right? So bear in mind, Arsenal looks likely to lose Aubameyang for as little as 35 million quid, according to some reports. So for me, it's just it'd be another reason why Arsenal do not spend money.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy. And I mean, this isn't the first time Arsenal have done that. I think you guys have been doing this since Wenger. You know, Wenger's probably on the profit share, right? I mean, Arsenal probably give the person who signs their checks coronavirus just say won't sign. It's just mad. It's like, once it's down to the last year, the last 6 months of a player's contract, the power's in their hands. And it's like, they're even talking about, depending on how things go now, contracts might be extended by a year to help clubs out. So that...
Yeah, but I don't even think they could do that. You know why? Because say you're a top class striker for United, yeah, or you're midfielder number 10, whatever your favourite position is.
Yeah.
And a club has said to you, name your price, I want you to stay, right? I want you to stay, right? I want you to extend your contract because of this. It's not our fault. It's not your fault. But can you just say, can you stay? Right?
Yeah.
And your missus is saying to you, Adrian, we're moving. Adrian, we're moving. Who are you going to listen to? Bruv, the women are in charge. We all know that.
It's true. It's true.
We all know that.
That is true, mate. I couldn't. If I was married, I couldn't tell her no. I was seriously, I couldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The women are in charge. If that woman wants to move, right, or if she doesn't want to move, your kids are settled in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at Juru. Get a check. Same. As far as they're concerned, Williams and other, they want to stay in London.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all down to family circumstances.
It does, and it's down to the player at the end of the day. You can't be forced to stay. You really can't, and that's why some people are talking that, for example, Pogba might still try and force a move, but at the moment he's not said anything. So my only assumption is if he does give it another year, it's completely down to him.
Do you know what? He says Arsenal done team. It will take 10 years to become a top team again. If they keep doing the same thing, it'll never happen.
It'll never happen, no. Because, I mean, since Wenger, how many, I know Man United have had quite a few managers. Since Wenger, how many of you had that and it's not changed? You've had Emery, that's it. And Lundberg came in for what? A few weeks? That was it.
Yeah.
Can you see things changing under Arteta and getting back to where you want?
You know what, far as I'm concerned, money's everything. Money's power. Money buys you love. Money buys you power. Money buys you everything. You've got money. You got money in your pocket. You're king.
Yeah.
And even if you spend badly, you got more chance. You got more chance of things working than not working. Put Man United aside. That's just fluke. The fact that they spend so much money and they haven't done it. But if you've got money, you're going to stand a better chance, aren't you?
Exactly, it's true. I think United has spent almost $1 billion or something like that since Fergie. It's ridiculous.
Brian says, Sonny, do you rate Upamecano? I think Upamecano is probably Barcelona banned. Plus, this guy says sensible things for rival fans. Rival fans can get on with each other.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Biases aside, rival fans can get on with each other.
Yeah, definitely, mate. But do you feel like, if you just mentioned Upamecano, I think he's going to be really top defender, world-class defender. Would you, if you had the money, would you go in for him right now?
Well, I said it before, Beth. If you've got Granit Xhaka sitting in front of him, or you've got Guendouzi, you can have Bobby Moore and Sergio Ramos in centre midfield. Won't make any difference at all. Won't make any difference at all. It's like that film 300. They might have been hard, right?
Yeah.
But if you're fighting thousands, eventually you're gonna go in there.
That's it. Yeah, it's true.
What time we got? We got another stream coming up pretty soon. In fact, we're finished. Listen, anyone who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button, and also hit your notification bell, so you don't miss anything. Adrian, shout out your channel because we're gonna do a lot. Once football starts again, we'll be doing a lot of work together.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. My channel is UtdVlogTV, so UtdVlogTV. Check out the videos I've uploaded, and if you like it, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, you do. And also follow. You don't need to be a United fan to follow United channel. You don't need to be an Arsenal fan to follow an Arsenal channel. Yeah, it's good to get different fans' perspectives. Especially when we do collaborations and stuff as well. We're one big family, so subscribe to him. And also, as well, my Twitter account got suspended for no fault of my own, and I lost all my followers. And Adrian, you was one of them. Right? Yeah, I noticed you were gone. I was like, "Where's Sonny gone again?"
And I feel like someone has shit themselves right at a party. No one wants to stand next to you. So please go and follow me on Twitter because I don't want to be alone. Right? and again, this is a channel that for everyone to come on. So anyone who wants to come on to the channel, all you need to do is follow me on Twitter, send me a message, say you want to come on, and the platform is yours. And I'll even give you the opportunity to host your own shows and do your own content as well, as long as you're good. So it's open to everybody. Adrian, what's your plan, bruv, over the next coming days and weeks?
Well, this Easter weekend, I'm definitely going to be indoors. I'm just going to continue working out, mate, and hoping for the best. I mean, contact my brothers and my nieces, wish them happy Easter and everything. I can't go and see them, unfortunately. But
have you been out to see no one?
Nah, literally, I've either been WhatsApping or FaceTime, and that's about it, mate. Not seeing anyone. That's it. That's how crazy it's gone. You go so used to seeing people to not seeing people. That's the massive change, mate. So they're still trying to get used to it.
Before we go, let me congratulate Arsenal then, because MM saying I'm just grateful to Arsenal didn't do the follow for their non-playing staff, because if they did, I'd have given away my season ticket. I said, you know what? If I work for Arsenal, and I don't mean in the club shop or giving the burgers out or anything like that, but, even in the offices or whatever, right? In the cats department or whatever, even box office, I'd be happy to do it for free. If I had spare time, I'd even do it for free. Seriously, it's Arsenal, mate. If Arsenal, if I could do it, I'd do it for free. Whether it's player or anything to do with the club, I'll co-sign that. So they've got good jobs as well, and I hope they do get paid accordingly. And I hope Arsenal appreciate them.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got another show coming up at 10 o'clock. You're basically your most overrated and underrated Arsenal players, right? I'm going to give you guys some suggestions. No, I'm not going to give you some suggestions. I'm going to give you time to think about it. I'm not going to give away any answers to you guys, right? Everyone in the comments, think about your most overrated and your most underrated Arsenal players, right? And you never gave me your underrated Man U player.
Do you know what? Most overrated Man United player. I know you already picked out Lingard, but you took that one away from me. But I have to probably pick out another. Well, probably not even in the past, but probably recent, because he's had a ton of chances and he's still here. And I just can't see this guy getting out of the club. No matter how many chances he gets, he's just still there. Jones,
yeah.
He can't get rid of him. The guy got himself a 5-year contract last season. How?
Do you know what? Smalling went away. Smalling went away and proved himself.
Exactly.
Everyone, if you haven't seen it, I'm doing my reactions to my Arsenal Fan TV interviews, right? The best ones. I say the best ones because I still think mine are better than anyone else's anyway. I'm not blaming my own trumpet, but I think Arsenal Fan TV missed a trick with me, big time. I was the first to call Emery out. Well, one of the first. I wouldn't say the first. I was the first to call Emery out. Claude calls them out before they've even come, so he don't count. But he don't count anyway. I think I was the most sensible. I think I was the first sensible fan to call out Emery, and that was 2 months into the season.
Everyone jumped on you, mate. I remember.
Everyone jumped on me. Everyone jumped on me, right? So the latest one I've got out is Arsenal versus Aston Villa when we actually won the game 3-2, and that's when I called him out. And I've also got one before that. And I'm going to be doing my Sack Emery series. Is this right? On my Arsenal Fan TV interviews, and then we're going to go back and go back even further. To other interviews as well that I've done. So anyone who's missed that content, go back and check it out. Subscribe, like if you haven't. Go and follow Adrian on his channel. Shout out your channel once more time, Adrian.
UtdVlogTV, UtdVlogTV, mate. UtdVlogTV. Check it out.
Go and follow Adrian as well. And come join us at 10 o'clock for your most overrated and underrated. And I'm just going to throw another at you before we go. If Dan James will overrated.
But you can have Phil Jones if you want.
no, Daniel James. Sorry, Daniel James.
Oh, Daniel James.
Daniel James. I was supposed to say.
Oh gosh, he'll get better, mate.
Anyway, it's Sonny TV Arsenal. We're out of here. Catch you at 10 o'clock. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks to Adrian from UtdVlogTV.
Peace.
Later on.
Take care.